Something that I think about a lot as I've gotten older is how insane the United States culture is when it comes to family and the nuclear family and extended family, and how we like kick kids out at 18 years old. They're still children. They're not an adult. They don't know anything about the world. Kick them out on their own and that's it. They go live their own life, they eventually start their own families, and everyone is so separate and detached from one another. And then it bleeds into this whole cultural thing that we have where we are super selfish. We don't want to take care of other people. And it's like, well, that's not my job. That's not my responsibility. I don't know how to describe that other than it's so American, and it is so shallow, and it is so selfish. And it's like, yeah, you don't have to take care of anyone. You don't have to. Good for you. But like, to feel absolutely zero accountability towards the people that you share a bloodline with, I cannot wrap my head around it. It's really ironic too, because pretty much everyone in our country is super burnt out, or no one can afford anything, and we're all struggling. And yet there are such simple solutions, like actually living with your families rather than everyone living separate and having their own bills. But then that would mean that they have to actually get along and swallow their pride for the sake of relationships with other people, and no one's ready to do that.
What do you think about
Mhm.
that?
Okay, so I first thing I have to tell, like, it depend on family, because okay, American people, they cut the kids off at 18, right? Like something like that. For Thai culture, we like maybe allow 20 after you graduated. Like after you graduated, you get your own job, your own life. So they don't like give you money anymore, and you have to make your money, make own your own money, live your own. And Thai culture, we have to set the money back to our own parent too, not just like live separate and then don't care anymore. Yeah, so we have the culture that's like taking care of family after that you like can stand by your own. Like some my friend, they have to like work and get that money and use for herself or for themselves, and then like separate the money for their parent too, not just about their own you know so uh
Hey guys, so if you don't like what you see in the States, if you feel like maybe you can live a better life abroad, I made a free Quickstart English teaching guide for you. English teaching is the fastest way to get overseas making money. I've been doing it for 12 years. There are tons of job opportunities, and it gives you a lot of freedom for travel. So I made a free Quickstart English teaching guide for you. It's in the pinned comment and description of this video. Click the link, put your email, and it'll be sent to your inbox.
for Thai culture, we like this, like always like pay back to the parent because they teach us so well, something like that. And some family, some parent, they expect the kids like to pay them back when they get old, like to take care of them. But American, they don't do that. Like separate means separate. We just like meet each other and then have a good time, that's all. But Thai kids also have to like pay it back, but depend on family, because my family, they don't ever expect me to do that. Like they just say like, take care of your own, live your own life, be happy, be a like happy daughter. I'm happy to see you that, and you don't have to pay us any like back, or just be happy. I want to see you that. And for me, like, okay, I'm good about this, like, that provide it to me. But I still like take care of them by like uh come to meet them and bring some gift and talk, spend time together. That's what they want. I still like provide that what they actually need. Like that, I go back and have like some dinner, travel together, spend some money, or buy some treatment stuff like vitamin, like set it to them, like. And I understand that like after you like 18 or 20, you have to stand by your own, and you don't ever know like what is the role, you know The world is like not as bad, beautiful as you think at all, you know, and everything expensive compared to them. Like, okay, like at their age, they get the money, they can buy a house, they can buy a car, but now it cannot. Even we get more, and is the price of that thing is already overpriced for our age. We cannot do that, and sometimes it's like it's a bit like not beautiful what you think about the world going to be. And I understand why she think that way, but for me, I don't want to like live with my parent. I want to have my own life. I want to just stand by myself, because even like you live with your parent, you okay, you are like your life going to be like the same, like stick. When you go out, you have to tell your parent like, okay, I'm go out, and they will ask when you go back. Or like you have to know about like stuff going on in, you don't gonna have your own space, your own space, and I don't know, I have my own pace is the best, and no one going to save you, because one day your parent going to like to die, and you're gonna live your own life. So start like have your own life now is good, because you don't have anything to lose. Because if you get older, you own your body is not good, or you have some debt or something else, and you start your own life, that time is going to be worse. So set it now. And I think every family, every parent, they happy to help you. Like, when you lost, when you fail, they still like, welcome back anyway. Like, okay, you, but they just want you to try first. If you fail, you can come back, and they will support you again, and you go out again, and that is good. What do you think? Like when you leave your house?
I mean, so this kind of culture of independence we have in the States,
Yeah.
yeah, it does seem very different from the rest of the world. Typically, I've seen over here living in Asia, like, like you mentioned, some people will stay with their parents for a later time. Like I lived in South Korea, like I met people who like they live with their parents until they get married. So until they, find a spouse, they'll just stay there, and that might be they might already be in their
Mm.
late 20s, early 30s, and still living with their parents. So yeah.
Mm.
Do I think that American culture needs to change and probably be more supportive of each other? Like, families need to support each other more. I probably think that would be good for us. I think that would be good for us.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, I think so. If like support each other is better, and like don't, okay, you want the kids to go up, you know, but don't make it like go out. You have to like this, not like, okay, like my family, like, okay, try it. If you fail, or you still have support here. It's make me like, I want to do this, I want to try this, I want to make it work. If it doesn't work, I still have someone that support me. I still have my parent. I'm not gonna end up on the street, something like that. So it's make you like have confidence to try to to make yourself like in the way you want even more, because like I have back up this. So it's going to be good. And if I make it good, my parents, they're gonna be proud of me. Hmm. But some people, they don't have a backup, right? They just like, I'm gonna make this shit work, something like that. I think like, yeah, it's very high motivation. I think
Yeah.
it's good, but if you have support, it's gonna be like positive motivation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think it's great.
not
Like,
like pressure.
yeah, but no pressure. Yeah. Like when people have like their parents they can lean on and just family, it makes them not afraid to take risk. Um,
Mm.
and this is the last half of this clip when we can like wrap it up. Hold up.
This is the number one problem with the American family culture?
The Jewish culture, African culture, Muslim culture, and American culture around family. I just was curious. What I found, all cultures except for the American culture, multi-generational. Everybody's family. It's not, thanks mom and dad for raising me. I'm 18 years old. I got to go live my life, and I'll see you on holidays maybe. And when I feel guilty, I'll call you. Because the American culture is out with the old, in with the new. And it actually broke my heart when I started reading about this. I'm thinking, man, I don't want to be irrelevant in my own kid's life. My daughter just got married. I'm like, I don't want to be like, okay, bye, But in American culture, we break generations because we are focused on, this is the biggest difference between American family culture and most every other culture, is we celebrate, catch this, individual fulfillment. Individual fulfillment. I'll give an example. In the Jewish culture, they do not have Mother's Day and Father's Day. They only have Family Day. You are not celebrated for your independent role apart from what's actually the entity is family. So it'd be like me saying, today I'm celebrating my hand. You are incredible. And I just want to honor you. No, not my foot. You're next month. This hand is incredible. See, we see everything separate. Mom, separate. Dad, separate. Child, separate. And so the Lord was telling me, in order to do family well, we have to know what we're aiming for.
American culture worships the individual, and we wonder why we have the highest rate of single-parent homes than any country in the world. Stop building one-generation fragile families and start building your family to go multi-generational.
That was pretty interesting. Any thoughts on that?
Okay. Thai culture, we also separate. Like we have Mother Day, we have Father Day, we have like Children Day. Like it's also separate. But I think like the way that like in history in Thailand, we teach the kids that we have to like get back and to like teach them back, something like that. But also this one like depend on person, because let's say the kids like they like live the life not good, how can they find the money to set them back or teach them good, so it's hard. Also like it's also put the pressure for Thai adult that they have to pay the parent back. But I don't think like if you like don't have money, I don't think your parent going to expect the money from him or from her. And American culture is maybe they have to have I don't know, like some culture or some festival or some holiday that they can get back, like Christmas, right? They come back to Christmas and then like celebrate together. And I think like it's happened in every culture, but depend on family how like they like you. If they like you as like, okay, even you go up, even you married, even you going to die, we still family, we still love each other, we still support each other, and you have my own support. And also you tell your parent that too, like if you go into hospital, you like, I'm going to support you. And the parent tell you like, even you fail in your career, even you like lost a lot of money, you don't have like any backup, I'm support you. So you do your best, I do my best, and we support each other. I think like if you have this mindset and we can work together well, we still, or at the end of like like whole story, we still be family. Yeah. So maybe how do you realize the kid like about like the goal in the future, that like, okay, you separate, that's fine, but we still support each other, not just like separate, you have your own and then forget me. It's not like that. Like we still like have to communicate, we still have like to have to spend time together, maybe like 1 or 2 vacations a year to like keep our family is work. If you like have a problem, you come to me anytime. And if the parent have like health issue, you can come to the kids anytime. Like make it like supportive culture. I think is good.
Yeah. Yeah, and like an interesting point, like if someone is your blood, some people think that blood, like if they're related to you, you should kind of be loyal to them no matter what. So even if like you might have some people might have had a bad childhood, but it's like they're your parents, so you kind of have to be loyal to them anyway. And I can kind of see the perspective in that. I definitely think
Mm,
Americans, we could use more unity in our family life. And the individualism, it's been great. It's great for certain things, but there are also certain downsides too.
mm, yeah.
Great. Excellent. Great talk. Great talk. Yeah, I really enjoy sharing this with you. This is really cool. I get to hear like a
Yeah.
lot of different perspectives and get to see like how things are different.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Like, but I think like American culture is not wrong. It depends like how it's work, because some family like they first thing they're not ready to have a kids, and they just have a kids and then they just like, okay, I teach you until you grow up and then bye. But like some family they like, okay, I want to have a kids, I gonna teach them so well, and then when that kids grow up is they going to be like a good person, like because the parent is ready for the kids. Yeah. And yeah, I don't know, like depend on family. I don't think depend on country or culture, like depend on family, like they expect from the kids and the kids expect from their parent. It depends on family, because my family like we like opposite any any family. Like my parents never forced me to do anything, never forced me to go to school, never forced me to like do anything, like never ever. Only me like, okay, I want to take this course, I want to do this, I want to do this. They're like, okay, do it. you know like when I study, they told me that like, okay, you don't have to be study that hard, it's okay, we can get like middle. Why do you have to be number one? We don't have to do that, and you just like be normal and enjoy your life, something like that. And I'm like, no, I want to have a mean like the high tech case, like I want to get A, I don't want like something like B, I don't. And they say like, okay, if you have like F, I will pay you. Like they pay me to get the worst grade. That's different, right? Because many people like, if you get A, I will pay for you and you will celebrate. But my parents like, if you get A, I will pay for you. Yeah, so it's like, when it's like that, like you don't have pressure, you just want to like, okay, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, and I'm gonna make it good at my own. Like you don't have any pressure, you don't have any like scope of your life. Your life is like, okay, let me do, yeah. And in Asian culture, we like want the kids to be a doctor. My parents never support me to be a doctor. Like I want to be at first, and I get one university, but I didn't join because I just think like they work too hard. I don't want to work too hard, and just change my mind and then like switch to psychology. Yeah, but during the time I prepare for the test, they like, do you have to do this? You know how many they have to work, how many hours they have to work a day? Do you have to do this? But like other Asian family, they like, you have to get their doctor, you have to be a doctor, you get a lot of money. But my family like, don't be ever employee, just have your own business. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like they gave you good advice. Because entrepreneurship, like having your own business, it can
Mm-hmm.
be, it's definitely an adventure, I think, for a lot of people. My family, my mom had her own beauty salon when I was a kid, and
Mm-hmm.
she thought she had a really bad experience, so she was like, no, starting your own business, don't do that. Just like get a job.
Yeah, because you work for other people, but you work for yourself, you like 100% receive that thing, and you get everything from that. Yeah.
Hey guys, so interesting discussion we had today about family issues in the States. So are there any points that you agree with? And are there any points that you disagree with? And tell me, are there any points that we missed? Like, are there some problems that are going on in families that we didn't even talk about? So let's continue this discussion in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video.